Can I steal you for a minute?
Steal you for a minute?
Can I steal you for a minute?
Welcome to Can I Steal You for a Minute, the reality dating recap podcast. My name is Indra Raj.
And I'm Mary Bianco.
And let's just get right into it. Mary said that there is a big Love Island universe breakup, and I need to know.
So we lost Tasha and Andrew.
Oh, what are the deets? Any deets?
Like none. Like the Sun posted, and like Tasha and Andrew themselves have not posted, but the Sun and other groups have posted it. So I think it's confirmed. Unfortunately,
that was like the first full season that I watched of UK. Before going back and like watching some of the earlier seasons, which I never fully watched an entire one of those anyway. So that cast always feels like kind of important to me for that reason.
it was a pretty stacked cast too. Like Ekin-Su and Davide were on that season. Like
yes,
Luca and Gemma were kind of a big deal at the time, and India and Dami are still together. So they're the only ones that remain.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's sad. I mean, they kind of had a lot of problems on the show. Remember that?
They did. They both acted weird at Casa. Like, I licked her tit or whatever is like something I'll never forget in my entire life. Like, that's hands down one of the craziest things Amanda has said on the show. And like, that's saying something.
Licked her tit or whatever.
Yeah, like they're saying like I licked her tit or whatever. And and she's like, what?
Yeah, it was. I just like, do you think they must? I wonder if they watched it back because
they did.
It was hard to watch.
But it's been like 2 years at this point, and
right,
you know, she just was on Strictly Come Dancing and their version of Dancing with the Stars, and she's on the tour now. So I don't know if that's had anything to do with it. But also, like their Instagram pages still have each other all over it. So I don't know exactly where this confirmation is coming from, but it's in a few different places.
Maybe they just grew apart.
Yeah.
And maybe I don't know. I feel like Dancing with the Stars or Strictly Ballroom, whatever, can be like transformative for people in a weird way.
Yeah, I think so.
So maybe she's just like, I mean, because they were young. I mean, like she was like 23 or something when they hooked up, and he was like not much older than that, I think. So yeah. I'm not surprised, but it is sad.
Yeah, it's very sad.
They've been together
Sun,
for a while
Daily
now.
Mail. Yeah, 2022.
Maybe we'll have one of them on All Stars next year.
That would be great. Or even like, I mean, it's going on right now. It'd be kind of crazy if either of them went.
That would be really wild, actually. I think I'd rather see Tasha.
I think
Andrew.
so too.
Yeah,
I think so too. She'd be way more fun.
Yeah. She like has a personality.
Yeah, she has like a personality, and like she's sweet and funny, and Andrew's just kind of like there, you know?
He's like dead weight. I always felt like he was just kind of a bummer. And
She's like always kind of zoned out.
Yeah, and like, I don't know. They seemed like a good, boring couple, but
yeah,
you know, whatevs.
I guess Strictly Come Dancing has a similar curse to Dancing with the Stars, where if you are from a dating show and you go on there, you break up. Which Joey so far has broken, but other than that, they're all broken up.
Joey is a diamond in a sea of shit.
He's different.
Except I wouldn't say that about Grant. And I am excited for Grant.
I'm very excited for Grant, which
leads us into the next main segment of today's episode, which is exploring the bios of Grant's women ahead of the premiere on Monday.
Yeah.
Which is, is it Monday or maybe it's a week from Monday?
I think it's a week from Monday.
Okay. So we're doing it nice and early. Oh, if that's the case, I guess we could do half today.
Yeah. And let's stick to our rule.
Next week?
Yeah.
But stick to our rule.
Yeah.
Okay. So Mary and I were texting this morning and we're like, it's just so easy to talk about these women, like each of them for like 7 minutes. And then before we know it, we've been on for like 2 hours and we can't do that. So there's 27 women. So let's do 13 today. But our rule is that we're going to do 2 minutes per person. And we're going to stick to that. Like, I'm going to use the timer on my phone. So we're going to do that. And then at the end, we'll kind of give our even though we're only doing half today, we'll kind of talk about maybe a couple that stood out to us. That's the plan. The bios are up on the ABC website, which is great because they weren't up for a little while.
So weird.
Yeah, we can't really figure out what happened with that, but they're there now, and I'm glad there's not like over 30 women because sometimes they do that.
And I get that when they do that, they try to be like, we had an overwhelming demand for women. It's like, I believe you pretty much every season. You could show up with 12 girls and I would believe you that 10,000 girls applied. So like, let us get to know them.
Right. I mean, listen, Grant is hot.
He's so hot.
There are going to be a lot of women who specifically applied to be on his season.
Yeah, it's not surprising. It's like, here's the trick, guys. Cast a hot bachelor and good people will come to the show. Like, it's...
Right. It's
so simple.
Okay. I have high hopes for the season. Also, at the end of after we talk about 13 to 14 women, then we'll be talking about the first 3 episodes of season 3 of the Traitors. It is the moment. Once again.
We're here.
Oh, we're here. Oh my gosh. Okay. But before we do that, let's start. Okay.
Yep.
So, are you on the website, Mary?
I am on the website and I've clicked on the first girl.
Okay. So, I'm pressing 2 minutes.
Okay.
How do you say her name?
I was just going to say, I feel like I'm going to lose 30 seconds because it's Alexe. So Alex?
I think it's Alex.
Alex.
Or Alex with an extra E at the end.
I'm going to go with Alex maybe because she looks like an Alex. I don't know. She's 27. She's a pediatric speech therapist. She's from New Brunswick, Canada.
Okay.
Alex is a small town girl looking for a big time love. She grew up on a farm surrounded by goats, bunnies, and chickens. She loves animals. She
volleyball, fluent in French. Knows
so
how to
probably
get the party
Alex.
started. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's probably some sort of French spelling. Okay, I already feel like she's a front runner. I don't know.
I think so too. I think being addicted to cooking competition shows me too. So I'm very partial to her already.
And ketchup chips. She loves ketchup chips.
That's like a big thing in Canada. Caitlin Bristow is always talking about ketchup chips. I tried them. They taste like tomato chips. It's
okay.
It's like the thing that we have that's closest to it is like a zesty salsa sun chip.
Like the garden
variety.
Salsa. Yeah.
I like her. There's not much cringe written about her.
No, which is usually a sign that they want you to like her.
Yeah.
She doesn't do karaoke ever.
So
I don't like that.
Yeah, you're not too cool for karaoke. Like,
no one's
down.
No one's asking you to be a good singer. Like, no one is asking for that.
I'm asking for showmanship and commitment, but you don't have to be good at singing.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
My friend Joe and I usually sing Dancing Queen, and we have like a little dance that goes with it.
Oh, I love that you have it with a friend. Okay, that was 2 minutes.
Oh.
So that was good. Short and snappy. Alex, definitely. Alex.
She's up there.
Alix. I knew a French girl named Alix. French Canadian girl.
Maybe it's Alix.
Maybe. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Next up, let me start the timer again. Allie Joe. Allie with 2 L's and Joe with 1 O, which makes sense. Okay. She's 30, so she's a bit older than we're used to on the show. Boxing trainer from New Jersey.
She looks like mini Teresa
Giudice,
but not like hardcore Italian. Just like the style reminds me of like low grade housewife.
Oh yes, look at the top. Like you can only see the top of the top that she's wearing, but it is bejeweled.
Yes. It's bejeweled. It's blue. She's got a great blowout. She looks like a prettier version of the housewives, like more toned down is what I mean.
Yes, totally. Outgoing, bubbly. She's a boxing trainer. Okay, so that's kind of interesting.
It's very cool.
Loves being other people's biggest cheerleader. Grant's going to like that. Mm-hmm. And she's not at the gym. She's at the beach. Okay.
We know this.
Planning trips and trying new types of workouts. Like, is this a personality type? Yes.
It is. It is.
excited to meet the Bachelor. Okay, this is a really boring bio.
Yeah, very boring. And she dreams of shopping in Dubai.
Girl, get yourself some bigger dreams.
Dream bigger than Dubai. It does not need to be Dubai.
Yeah, like why Dubai? There's so many other places where I bet the shopping is more interesting and
just
better.
Like not a scary city built out of nothing other than like atrocities and human labor. But
yeah, just like that little thing.
That thing, but I'm sure the shopping's amazing. She's organized but terrible at folding. I don't think you can be, because you have like.
Yeah, you gotta be able to fold to be organized.
Yeah, and she never leaves the house without lipstick on. That's like a very like my mom.
I was just gonna say that's literally my mom. Like,
yeah,
my mom does not do anything without bright red lipstick on.
No, and I'll be like, Mom, my lips are so chapped. Like, do you have like something for lips? Like when I didn't have my own purse when I was younger, and she'd be like, Oh yeah, I got something, and it's like a lipstick, and it's like that is gonna dry me the fuck out. Like I need like a chapstick.
Yeah. I mean, I understand it. It's kind of like the people who get like eyeliner tattooed on because they have literally done it every day since they were like 16 or whatever.
Yeah.
I still think it's an extreme choice to do that, but I don't know. I mean, if it saves you time every day, maybe it is worth it.
To each their own. I don't know if Allie Joe is it. I don't think.
No, I don't see a vibe here. She's kind of Tiffany Amber Thiessen looking.
Yes.
A little too. She's very pretty.
She's very pretty. I mean, yeah, they're all pretty.
Yeah. Like I could see her not going very far. Okay. Yeah. Up next, Alicia, starting the timer.
Alicia. So ALLYSHIA.
Yes.
She's 29. She's an interior designer from Tampa, Florida.
Yes.
She's a beautiful catch with a huge heart, a former pageant queen. We're back. Currently the longest reigning Miss California, and isn't afraid of taking risks. Lifelong equestrian lover, Rich. She's obsessed with all things horses, Rich, and also loves a good beach day and hanging out with her dogs Bentley and Bagel.
Oh,
Bagel.
I'm sorry. If your dog is named Bentley, that's also a sign.
Rich.
Bagel is an excellent name for a dog. I've heard that before, and I think it's great.
I love it. Oh, she drove
Fairy tale, Prince Charming. There's a lot of that in this bio.
She drove a Barbie pink Vespa in college. Rich. She's
a typical Scorpio, very mysterious. I don't see that for you.
I don't. I mean, pageant queen doesn't get mysterious, and she's a pumpkin spice season queen.
Good for you, girl. I mean, it's true. Like the equestrian thing, it's just like having horses and doing all that. It's like very, very expensive. Of all those like hobbies, you know.
It's very expensive, and to put the word equestrian on it, like it's like it's not that it's like I love horses and I love horseback riding. Like I'm interested in equestrian. Like that's
It's like Queen Elizabeth I. Like watch The Crown. You know that she's like into horses. It's like that vibe of horses.
That being said, though, I can't tell like how it's gonna go for her, because I could see it going either way with Grant.
She's definitely pretty. Like she could be, I don't know. It's hard to know. Okay, timer.
And that's time.
Okay, let's see. Next up, Bailey. Okay, starting 27, social media manager from Atlanta. She has a cute, like would you call it a bob? I think it's not short enough for a bob.
It's almost like a pixie cut, but a little bit longer. It's really cute. We don't get to see short hair that often.
Yeah, she has a gorgeous smile. You can't really see her outfit, but it looks very like cute and simple. Mm-hmm. She's loyal, witty, confident. We love that. Mm-hmm. Jet setter, fast-paced life, loves being a social butterfly. When she's not working on social media, she has to shop, dance, play with her toy poodle. Okay. Ew. I judge people with toy poodles. Sorry, Bailey.
I'm sorry, Bailey. You really had us. And then I heard that.
I was like, She wants a family-oriented guy. Bonus points for a guy who can snap a cute picture of her. Fair. When you are a social media person, like that is a skill. That's what you need. Okay. Comfort items include bread and heating pad. Okay.
Yep.
Love that. Love you, Bailey. Once took a flight solely for the purpose of leveling up her status with an airline. Okay, I have heard of people doing this. Have you
I
ever
understand
done
it.
this?
I have not been close enough to do this, but like
Same.
you work so hard to get status that it definitely, for some people, financially pays off to just take the flight and come back so that you can keep all the perks.
I listened to a podcast once. I listened to this financial podcast called Money for Couples. It's so fascinating. I'm
gotta try
obsessed
that.
with it. And there was this one couple where like the guy was so obsessed with credit card points, like to the point where like part of his net worth was credit card points.
It's
And he talked about like going to Tokyo and back, like to Tokyo from New York City to like get that status and like how relaxing and great it was. Cause I guess he was like already in an upper tier. So it was a nice flight for him. But I was like,
that's a big commitment. That's like
actually, wait,
Pavitt.
that wasn't that wasn't podcast. It was Real Housewives of New York.
Oh yeah, he went to Vietnam to get a sandwich.
Yeah.
He went to go get a banh mi and flew back, and everyone treated it like it was the weirdest thing in the world. And I was like, I understand him. He loved it.
That's a special kind of like privilege, but
Yeah.
whatever. He was like, I loved how unapologetic he was about it.
Yeah, I stopped watching this season because it was horrible, but he was funny in that moment.
Why was it horrible? Just like
it's like there was
nothing happening.
no real drama. Like the main thing that happened was like a fake pregnancy prank. And like, come on, what year is it that we're still being like, oh my God, can you believe she's pregnant? Like, joke, she's not pregnant. It's like, ugh,
Okay,
such a bad joke. But they're boring me, and like they're from New York. They should be interesting.
Yes, agreed.
But anyway, Bailey sounds interesting.
Yes. Where our minutes are up, but she does dream of seeing a polar bear in real life, which
It's possible, Bailey.
it's possible. Also, don't get near it. It will kill you.
I can't tell. I'm getting a little bit of villain energy actually from the picture.
From Bailey?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I could see it.
I could see her being like big sweetheart or villain. I'm not going to commit to either right now.
Or just like a total non-entity too.
Yeah,
You
could
know,
also happen.
like maybe just nobody cares.
Okay.
All right, up next, Beverly. 30.
30.
Insurance salesperson. We don't see a lot of that from like the women on this show.
No, it's always the men.
Yeah, from Howard Beach, New York.
Woohoo.
Okay. Beautiful
Beautiful
smile.
smile.
Ready to find love. Isn't everyone?
Mm-hmm.
There's talk of her family being close-knit and loving. Blueprint. Okay, so she wants that for her own love story. She wants someone who's trustworthy, kind, and understanding. I mean, all of that seems like that's Grant.
That seems like 100%. 100%.
Likes to go shopping. Okay, or
What's
watch
with
her.
the shopping?
I know there's a little too much of that. Okay,
Everyone's gone shopping so far.
But this is what I need to know, Mary. Her favorite movies are Titanic, which solid choice.
Mm-hmm.
And The Princess Diaries.
I love The Princess Diaries.
Okay, to be fair, I recently watched them like on network TV. I was like doing something else. One of my like comfort activities is like putting on network TV movies.
Yeah.
And like multitasking, like doing work with that on in the background. And there was a double feature of Princess Diaries and then the sequel. The sequel was horrible. Like, can we just acknowledge that it was just like it couldn't hold a candle to the original Princess Diaries?
No, the first one was amazing. And I read the books too growing up because those like came out at the same time, and it really diverted from the books in the second one too. But
okay,
Chris Pine and Anne Hathaway's chemistry was something in that movie, I thought. Based on what I could remember.
That was the only reason those were the only scenes I watched.
Yeah.
But like the whole like slumber party.
Oh, but Julie Andrews coming down on the slide.
Oh, I know. I mean, she's so iconic.
She's such an icon.
Apparently there's a third one coming out.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait.
So we wasted all of our time on that. But
I don't know.
I don't know. She seems like she could be interesting, but maybe is not going to really play a big role.
I feel like what's missing so far is that no one sounds goofy, and I think like Grant needs someone a little bit goofy, and like even her facts are so serious. It's like her closet is color coordinated. She wants to visit all 7 continents, and her first concert was the Jonas Brothers, and it's like, well, I've seen the Jonas Brothers twice also, but
Right.
I feel like we're missing, like, I don't know if it's the way they wrote the bios, but we're like missing any of these girls sounding very fun.
Well, why do so many of them include, like, there's so
Why
many
shopping?
things you can say about someone when they're purposely putting that you like to go shopping. Like, maybe those are the girls that are going to be embroiled in the, like, drama when someone inevitably gets to go on a shopping date.
Yeah, shopping is like the like red herring is like the fighting cue. Like if you like to shop, you have to go brawl.
I hate that date with the fire of 1,000 suns.
I hate that date, but we're getting one, obviously.
It's just like, it's 2025.
Yeah.
Why don't we go sell some insurance together?
Yeah, her passion is selling insurance, even on a date.
Let's
When
do
she's not at
something
work
she
selling
likes
insurance.
to do.
She's selling insurance.
All right, moving on. So we've done 5 girls. Number 6, Carolina. Oh yeah. Okay, you go.
Oh, she's 28. She's a public relations producer. I don't know what that is. And she's from Guaynabo, Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's a bold beauty who isn't afraid to go after what she wants or speak her mind in English, Spanish, or French.
A polyglot we love.
We love it. Super adventurous and loves to be the life of the party. Wants her relationship to feel like a movie and is hopeful to find a man who can live up to her childhood crush, Joe Jonas. Who was
What is happening?
I think the Jonas Brothers were a very big deal
For this
girls
generation.
like my age and then down to 5 years. And so I think we're seeing like where
It's kind of like how Justin Timberlake was for my generation.
Yeah.
Okay.
it was the Jonas Brothers, but like Joe Jonas got like outed as being like a terrible husband. So I think Grant
Right.
can more than live up to. And I'm saying this as a Joe girl.
Oh, you're a Joe girl.
I was. I'm Team Sophie Turner, but I was.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, she's ready to settle down with someone who's ambitious and honest, which is apparently not Joe Jonas, but that's okay.
Okay, I love this fun fact. She describes her vibe as cool grandma.
So do I.
I am obsessed. These are the best fun facts.
Yeah.
Her pet peeve is menus with no photos.
She just wants to go to Cracker Barrel. Like, where are you getting photo menus with photos?
And she dreams of being roasted by Nikki Glaser. I
Okay,
mean,
there's the fun.
she is very pretty too.
She's very pretty. She'll probably get no attention.
I get total villain energy from this woman. I
It's
get
the
Maria.
eyebrows.
I get Maria.
Ooh, I hope you're right. That'd be very fun.
Because this is a spicy bio.
Mm-hmm.
Something is going to be like, I'm probably so wrong about this, but I'm seeing her being kind of a big character in the season.
I think life of the party is code for sucks the air out of the room a lot of times.
Wants all the attention. Yes.
So that doesn't always go well.
Okay. All right. Up next. Okay. These spellings, like Chloe, Chloie.
Her parents could not pick a vowel for her.
Take the I out. Chloe is a great name.
Yeah.
You don't need. I do
You don't
love the
need the
name
I.
Chloe. I
Me
always
too.
have. I think it's a very cute name. Okay, 27 model, New York, New York. She has like strawberry blonde hair. She doesn't give me like model vibes from this picture.
They did her dirty with this picture because she looks a little sinister in it.
Yeah, this is not her best smile.
No, this is our only impression of her, but that's okay.
I'm sorry, Chloe, if you're listening to this. She's a Midwest beauty who moved to the Big Apple to be a fashion model. Okay, that's a tale as old as time.
Yep.
She landed a major brand campaign and hasn't turned back since. When she's not in front of the camera, she likes hosting dinner parties. Love that instead of shopping.
Love that.
You. And watching rom-com classics like You've Got Mail and When Harry Met Sally.
Love that too.
You've Got Mail being considered a rom-com classic makes me feel very old. because that was very zeitgeisty when I was young.
Well, this is what happened to me this week is Riley and Ezra from Dancing with the Stars were sobbing watching The Notebook because they didn't know how it ended.
Stop.
So kids don't know how The Notebook ends.
That makes me... I don't even know how to feel about that. That's horrible.
I said it to my sisters. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe
did what?
They were like, oh my God, this is the saddest movie ever. Have you guys heard of it? It's The Notebook. I was like, what?
Do you know that? Okay, that is scary because that movie is truly iconic.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
She's looking... Okay, my timer's going off, but we're finishing this.
Yep.
Family-oriented, ready to settle down. Wants so many kids to form a basketball team. Okay. I see a basketball date. in this. Loves a dirty martini. Me too, girl.
Me too.
I fucking... Actually, that's my current, drink of choice.
Same.
Yeah. Like a dirty gin martini. Love it.
Same.
Oh! This podcast was meant to be.
It was meant to be. If I can get a blue cheese stuffed olive, I'm on
Yes!
cloud 9. I'm through the ceiling.
Oh, what a combo.
Oh, want one right now. It's a Tuesday.
Okay. She still sleeps with her baby blanket, but then it says #no shame, which sort of makes me accept it, but also no.
Yeah.
Dreams of seeing herself on a billboard in New York City. We could have guessed that one.
Yeah. I don't think she's going to be a match for Grant, but I like her.
I'm interested to see her on screen.
Yeah.
Because this picture seems very misleading.
Yeah, I'm confused what she's going to really look like, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's probably drop dead gorgeous if she's modeling.
Yeah, moving to New York to model, you got to be up there.
Yep. Okay. Christina,
I'm not getting a good read off of the photo. It's giving pumpkin pie. Yeah, I'm so sweet, I'm so pumpkin pie, but then villain behind your back.
Also, all of these other pictures have been direct to the camera. This one is an over the shoulder look.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit, I don't know, something. Definitely Kirsten Dunst vibes.
Yeah, I could see that. She's a marketing director from Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay. That's an interesting place to be from. I don't feel like I've seen many people from there ever on the show.
From North Dakota at all. I mean, I love the show Fargo, but I didn't think it would intersect with this. She's resilient, optimistic, an independent thrill seeker who isn't afraid to drift a C6 Corvette or even jump out of an airplane. Unapologetically herself, gonna cause shit. Christina
She's a guy's girl.
She's a guy's girl. Is looking for a man who will embrace her fun-loving personality and always show up for her. When she's not working, she loves to spend time outdoors and hang with her friends at the lake or at wine nights. Christina is ready to find her match and plans to drive straight into the arms of our Bachelor Grant. She's gonna show up in a car.
Loving matcha is not a fun fact.
It's not a fun fact. Hoping to start a clothing line inspired by your grandparents.
That's a fun fact.
Fun fact. And then her favorite holiday is Thanksgiving, which
boring.
Boring, but same.
Yeah, I think I'm realizing that it's everyone's favorite.
Yeah, people just like a day off of work.
Plus, it's about food and
yeah,
I don't know. It's not about anything religious or whatever.
Yeah,
it's kind of nice.
For me, it's a day off of work and I don't have to go to church. It's not an extra day at church.
Totally. There's not much more to say about her.
Yeah, she's gonna be sweet to Grant and shitty to the girls. I just get that vibe from this photo.
Right. And so far she's the youngest girl we've looked at.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. She's 26 and the other next is 27.
Yeah.
So she's one of the younger ones, which is interesting. Okay. Here we go. Dina. 31. And an attorney from Chicago. She definitely looks, she's like a girl boss.
Yeah, she's an attorney from Chicago. That's
exactly what she looks like.
She nailed it.
She can accomplish anything she puts her mind to, including finding a husband. So, okay, right place. Her career as an attorney has taken a front seat for most of her adult life, and she's ready to focus her and put her personal life first.
Boo,
Mary, how do you feel about this?
Being an attorney sucks. So don't make it your whole life.
One of 11 siblings.
Holy fuck.
That
Nick
is
Viall 2.0.
I was just gonna say that. Amazing. Another family-oriented person.
Do you
how
even-
can you not be?
Do you even know them though? Like
Do you know all their names? I bet
There's-
you don't know all their names.
13 people in your house. You can't possibly know all those people.
Oh my god. She considers herself a little mysterious. Okay.
Yeah, because she has 11 siblings, so she's
Right. You can fade into the back.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's like number 7 or what number is she?
Imagine she's last. Like the attention you would need.
Oh my gosh. She's never met anyone who is cleaner and more organized than she.
That is some attorney ass shit to say.
This woman is so type A, it is out of control.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that as a type A person. Like,
Yeah, I'm saying
this
that
is
as
beyond.
An attorney who's more organized and clean than most people.
Okay,
So
one of her fun facts is that she wishes she had more time to read for fun.
that's actually something that I said all the time.
But is that a fun fact about you, Mary?
It's not a fun fact. It's actually
Okay.
something that was like sad.
It's like a goal.
Yeah. My fun fact now is that I'm it's about my Kindle and my Goodreads this year, but
Yeah, okay. That's
But
fair.
it's just like you have to read so much for work that reading for fun you don't get to do anymore. So like she really does need to stop being an attorney 24/7. That's what this says to me.
Oh my, yeah, and you would know.
I would know.
Her favorite style of dance is quote unquote Dina dancing.
You can't do if you know for something that is just you and we don't know you at all.
Okay, I want her to be the girl that gets too drunk night one.
Ooh, I would love if she just unwinded.
Oh God, and she blew up her whole law career and she had to start over.
She's going to be an influencer anyway.
She totally is. Like, good on you, Dina. I don't see her and Grant having any sort of connection,
I don't either.
but I think she may be interesting to watch.
She'll do great on the beach, I think.
Ooh, yeah, good call. Okay.
All right, we have Ella. She's
Ella.
25, our new baby.
New baby.
She's a luxury travel host from Los Angeles, California. Ella is passionate and hopeless romantic who's ready for a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Ella comes from a close-knit Filipino family. Grant must have asked for close families because every single girl,
Everyone.
if she's not shopping, she's with her parents. Like, they love
Right. It's one or the other here. And bonus points if you have both.
Yeah, bonus. No one has yet to go shopping with their mom, but
No.
I'm waiting to hear it.
Luckily for Ella, her friends have all told her that Grant is her type. I mean,
Who's not?
yeah, like he's everyone's type, but
yeah.
but
I think
good.
she's trying to be like, I didn't watch the show. She's like, oh, my friend said he's my type. I didn't watch the show.
I also see a lot of mentions of basketball in these, and they mention that she likes to watch live basketball games.
Yeah.
There's definitely going to be a basketball date. Wait, I can't remember. Does Grant have like a past in the NBA or something?
I don't think in the NBA, but I think he did play college basketball.
Okay, okay, maybe that's where this is all coming from.
Mm-hmm.
She reads romance novels, traveling around the world, prefers glamping over camping.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
Her growing up, her favorite look was a shirt with Justin Bieber's face on it. Okay, so here's my question.
Yeah.
Is Justin Bieber bigger than the Jonas Brothers for that
I think
age
it's
group or
I
what?
think it's different. So like,
Okay.
I'm 31. So
Right.
like, Jonas Brothers were bigger for me personally than Justin Bieber.
Okay.
But I think like starting at 27-ish down is where Justin Bieber really takes over.
Interesting. Do you think
The
him and
Biebs.
Haley are breaking up? I've been seeing all this stuff about it.
I think people are always saying that about them, but
I mean, their relationship doesn't seem fun.
no, it does not. It just seems very like,
Up and down.
yeah,
She loves to play badminton.
that's
there
fun.
we go. I don't know. She could be, I could see her like getting pretty far, but not that far.
Yeah, I can see her being very, very heartbroken, getting eliminated
Yes.
like 10th.
Also, like, unclear what she's wearing in this photo.
Yeah, it looks like a shawl of some kind.
Yeah, it looks like she's wearing like half of a hooded sweatshirt. It's very weird.
Interesting look.
Interesting look. Okay. Should we get through the J's and then maybe we're done? Is that
Yeah.
enough?
I think
Okay.
so. Let
So-
me count.
Up next is Janae. She's from Colorado Springs. What? 28, account coordinator. Love this. She's ready to shoot her shot with Grant, former overseas basketball pro. Here we go. Another one. She's empathetic, funny, admires her mom. Oh, I like that.
Me too.
Taught her the true meaning of selfless, unconditional love. She's going to have a story.
Yeah.
They're building it up already.
Yeah.
She likes to go out and meet new people and dance. I'm seeing a lot of dancing.
A lot
stuff,
of dancing.
which I think we've seen. I feel like in the promo we see like Grant dancing.
He's so charming.
Oh God, I bet he's like so fun to go dancing with.
Oh, I love him.
Basketball has always been her first love. She's more ready than ever to leave the court behind and find true love of her life. Will Grant be a slam dunk? Blah, blah, blah. She loves taking pictures on her film camera. Oh,
Cute.
That's cool. Her love language is FaceTime.
I like that.
That's hilarious. So cute. She has a rose tattoo on her right forearm. Coincidence?
Who knows?
I mean, I don't think so.
No.
She's very striking looking.
Yeah, I think she might get somewhere.
I think so too. This is a bio that sort of like it feels different than the others.
It's tailored to Grant.
It is, and I don't know. She looks. I like her picture. She just
Me too.
like, looks nice. And like I said, there's definitely going to be a story here.
Yeah.
They're kind of like setting it up for that.
I hope we get to meet the mom.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Let's hope she's a hometown for sure. All right. Who's next?
Juliana. She's 28. She's a client service associate from Newton, Massachusetts.
Okay.
She's bubbly, outgoing woman who isn't afraid to speak her mind and go after what her heart wants. She comes from a big Italian family and aspires to find a lasting love like her parents have. They were high school sweethearts.
Wow. Okay.
Same, Juliana.
Oh, your parents are high school sweethearts?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Okay. I love that. Okay.
They got set up to go to a dance together because they went to all boys school and all girls school.
Okay. That is adorable.
Very cute.
Oh, okay.
Hopes to meet a man who has a good heart, strong ambition, and loves to hang out with family.
Again.
Whether it's dancing, going out to museums and sporting events, or hanging in and watching a movie, Juliana has a good time wherever she goes. Grant, hope you're ready for a good time.
Ooh.
Weird to repeat good time twice, but
Right.
she wants to own a dog-friendly bar one day.
Okay.
She was raised on Frank Sinatra music. Duh.
Okay.
Juliana isn't afraid of heights, but has no interest in jumping off of something high. Babe, they're going to send you bungee jumping. You don't even know.
She seems like she's going to go far to me.
I think so too. Yeah, I think
there's something about this bio. It just, I don't know. She's also like, I don't know. Her picture is very like inviting. And
very welcoming.
like I could see her and Grant vibing well just based on my face reading skills.
Based on their soft smiles.
Yes, exactly. I feel like they will be a match. Yeah, both Janae and Juliana. I'm seeing stuff for them.
I'm seeing it.
We're getting somewhere.
So
okay.
Should we do Kelsey and Kaylee? Because we've talked about 12.
Oh, yeah, no, we got to get through. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, let's do them too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kelsey, 26. Oh, good timing. We're so good at this 2-minute
know.
thing. 26, interior designer from Brooklyn, New York. Okay,
Woo.
I like a interior designer at age 26.
Yeah, how many houses have you seen? 5?
Like, I feel like you have to be like in your 40s to be like respectable interior designer. Maybe late 30s.
And like cultivate taste.
Yeah. Like, who are you, Joanna Gaines?
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, that's our,
Are
like,
you just
one
watching
word.
HGTV? And
I mean, that's how we end up with like farmhouses everywhere. It's just 26-year-olds designing homes off of Pinterest.
yes, 100%.
Oh,
That said, she's very cute and pretty. She also has kind of a side look.
But it's not
here.
quite like over the shoulder. Like,
Yeah, it's not like as creepy as the other one.
yeah, if my voice faded, it's because I went over my shoulder.
Okay, she's bubbly New Yorker. There's a lot of New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Grant, where does Grant live?
I think
Do
he
we
might live in
know?
Texas.
Okay, that sounds right. From traveling to almost every continent, hanging out with friends, exploring new restaurants, vintage finds. She likes to live life to the fullest. One piece is missing. Love. She wants a genuine, loving partnership. Nothing lights her fire more than an emotionally intelligent man. That's the first time we've seen that in a bio. Grant is very emotionally intelligent.
He is.
She's ready to build a strong, meaningful connection. Already has her eyes set on Grant. Blah, blah, blah. Wants to study empire building under Kris Jenner. I don't know what that means. I should know.
Like building an empire. Like.
Oh, empire.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't like that, Kelsey.
I think what my mind went to, because she's an interior designer, is that she wanted to study the Empire State Building under Kris Jenner. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
That is exactly where my head went. Thank you. Like, I was like, what are we talking about here? Okay.
Yeah.
She wants to spend the night in an igloo someday. That is unique.
Okay.
And honestly, same now that you brought it up.
Not?
She loves to spend her summers in Martha's Vineyard. Okay.
Oh, it's the best.
So she has connections to Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She's very cute. But I don't know. I feel like Grant might not go for someone young.
Yeah, she is younger, 26.
26.
She's on the younger end. Yeah, she might just be a little like too immature. I see her being like very shy.
Yeah, I get that vibe too. But she, like, Brooklynite New Yorker doesn't always fit that vibe. So I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
All right, last girl of the night. We got Kaylee.
Ooh.
I think so. Kylie?
I was going to say Kylie.
Kylie?
But
It's
it could be Kaylee.
Kyle-E-I-G-H.
Her picture looks really airbrushed to me.
Yeah. 26-year-old retail manager from Wilmington, North Carolina. She's a southern charmer with a huge heart and a sweet personality. She's always dreamed of getting married and being a mom. And feels more ready than ever to meet her husband. 26, babe.
Hey.
She's looking for an honest and consistent man who's able to show commitment through action and someone who is ready to become a dog dad to her golden mini doodle. Bella. Oh my God. Of course the fucking dog's name is Bella. Everyone's dog is named Bella. She loves surfing, playing pickleball, and beach camping with her friends. She's self-proclaimed hopeless romantic. She lived in Uganda for 4 months.
Wow. Okay. That is not, I would not have expected
not
that.
expecting
That is
that.
a fun fact, Kylie.
Her favorite
Kaylee.
movie is Pearl Harbor.
These things do not fit together. Like, I am not. And then she loves line dancing.
I don't know.
I'm going to assume that Uganda was a mission trip.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Pearl Harbor is like Ben Affleck is my boy.
Yeah.
That's
a bad movie, right?
It's a terrible movie. It's also like almost 4 hours long, I think.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like,
It's just 3 hours and 4 minutes.
No. And it's just like, the only good thing about that is like Ben Affleck looks very hot in that movie.
It has a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is so bad.
It's not worth watching. Like, Kylie, what's going on here, girl?
Get a hobby, Kylie. I don't know. I'm getting like mean in the way that Jess with the southern accent that dropped in and out last year was mean.
Right. Yep. I could see that. She also like, okay, one thing that we have to talk about, because we always talk about it, is the amount of like filler, Botox. Yep. It seems like a little lighter from these pictures than normal, or maybe I'm just getting used to it.
It seemed lighter until this photo.
That's why I brought it up.
I know.
Like, what? Whoa. Like, this is an example of when those things can make you look a lot older.
Yeah, and I can tell, like, she's a beautiful girl. Like,
she is.
I just, yeah, I think there's just, and maybe it's the way they Photoshop this because it just looks very smooth.
Right.
It's like realtor.
Yeah.
Like divorcee realtor photo, you know?
Yeah. Divorcee realtor.
So mean.
This actually looks like the headshot for someone from the show Southern Charm.
Or Selling Sunset.
Yes, 100%. Like that certain kind of bottle blonde.
I'm stepping on bitches' necks, you know, like.
That is exactly what it is. It's so spot on. That is Like, if she said that this season, I would not be surprised.
Like she could say that on Southern Charm or Selling Sunset. Like either way, she's stepping on bitches' necks.
Or
Like,
this season of The Bachelor. I see her like causing shit early and Grant sending her home in a
Yeah.
semi-dramatic way.
I can't believe I left Bella for this.
I just want to go home.
I just want to go home to my puppy.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So there you have it. The first half. We'll put the link to these bios in our show notes so you can find it easily. But also if you go to abc.com/bachelor or something, I don't know. If you search for ABC Bachelor Cast, it should come up. And these are the bios we always like to use because they come directly from the source.
From the source. And they try to lead you a certain way with them.
Exactly. Okay. So then next week we'll do the rest and then maybe we can do our like top picks.
Yeah.
So far,
Yeah.
I feel like Alex or Alix or whatever is still like a front runner for me.
Yeah, I think Alex, Juliana, and Janae. Those are the three that are still
Yes.
sticking out to me.
Yeah. They're all like, I have to say, like, I do think all of these women are pretty stunning.
Yeah, beautiful cast.
Like a really pretty cast. I mean, not that it isn't always that way. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like, but yeah, like very beautiful women. Okay. The Traitors.
We're back.
Now that we've actually seen part of season 3, I can safely again recommend that if you don't have a Peacock subscription, sign up for the free
Go get
trial.
it. Yeah.
Do it today so you can watch like the 3 episodes that are out, and then tomorrow 3 more will come out probably.
Oh, I
right?
hope.
Isn't that how they do it usually, or at least 2?
We might get one by one for a little bit.
Oh, okay. I after I watched these 3 episodes, I was like, I just want more.
I need more. Like, and they leave it so perfectly wherever they drop off with the episodes that you're just like,
Oh my god.
oh my God, what's going to happen? Because so the Traitors, and just we're going to talk about it for the rest of the episode. So if you haven't watched yet, just cut it. We'll see you when you come back.
Yeah, come
You're
back
not gonna
when you
enjoy
watch.
this.
Yeah. We're the spoilers, everybody.
Spoilers. So how did you feel about the twist with Boston Rob?
Okay, you know how excited I was about Boston
know.
Rob. I don't like it. If I'm
Yeah.
going to be totally honest, because but maybe I don't like it, but then sometimes I'm like, maybe they really had to do it because Rob does seem so much smarter
Yeah.
and better at gaming than anyone else on this cast.
Yeah. Like part of me, and I liked in the first episode how the boys were being very annoying and just being like, oh, girls get out. Like the boys got to win this. Like
Right.
trying to make it like a boys game where the women just have to like do their bidding or whatever. And the girls calling that out. So like, I don't want it to turn into like a bro fest,
No.
but I don't know who can beat Boston Rob at this point, except for like maybe Wes from the challenge.
Okay. And I don't know him, so I don't know. But I mean, they put him in a position where he's starting from behind because who was the other? It was him, Wes, and then what's the other guy's name?
Big
Derek.
brother.
Like he's already like, one of us is a traitor.
Yeah.
And I know it's not me. So I just need to figure out who of the other 2 is a traitor. So that already puts a target kind of on his back. And he's just going to he needs to kind of play extra hard to throw people off the scent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that was intentional because like he is such a mastermind. Like I don't know what it is about him. He just is smart.
He just gets people like
Yeah.
He's very observant, and I think because he's not like super flashy and like I know better than you and I'm out there, he's just able to observe people in a kind of way. Like
Right.
I loved when Bob the drag queen was picked as a traitor, but
Yes.
he's doing the classic like playing the game too hard out at the
Right.
beginning. And
Right.
like coming for the housewives 2 weeks in a row was such a bad idea.
Yeah.
And like him and Danielle are stomping around being like, no one knows it's us. No one knows it's us. And everyone's kind of onto them. And like,
Yes.
I don't want to be left with just Carolyn because I don't know enough about her to appreciate her.
Okay.
She drives me crazy.
Okay, I can give a little bit of context there because I do watch Survivor and I've
Uh-huh.
seen her on that show. But before we move on from Boston Rob, I wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
do you think in this final roundtable, the most recent one, where Boston's Rob is like basically throws Tony under the bus, like to try and throw people off the scent of the other traitors? Do you think that was necessary? Like, should he have done that, or was that potentially a bad move?
I think it was necessary because of Tony's reaction. So I think
Right.
Tony reacting, being like, you're a sellout, like, I think is going to get people to like kind of be more on Rob's side,
Yeah.
where it seems like Tony was being so defensive and he wasn't a traitor.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what was the point?
Right. Yeah, that was like a pretty weird exit. And I didn't remember Tony from watching Survivor, but Patrick reminded me that I hated him when he was on the show. I have too many of these people in my head. I like cannot keep them all together.
There's
and then
so many.
Yeah, and as we were watching it, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this dude." And I do hate him.
Yeah.
And he was so fucking annoying and so like
I mean, ACAB, so.
yeah, like really just not interested in him. I'm so glad he's gone.
Yeah.
But
And
okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm glad Wes is gone. He was playing such a condescending, cocky game. Like,
Right.
even the way he left, being like,
Oh, Wells is such a piece of shit.
shut up, Wells. It's so early. Like, I hate when they do this where they're like, the traitors are getting us. It's like, guys, there's literally 30 of you, and you have to try to find 4 people based off
Oh
of
my
2 days.
God.
Like, relax.
I also just like Wells was like one of a few people, which like, you know, like Tom and like some other asshole guys basically who just like are needlessly confident about everything, like with literally nothing to go on. It's like the people at the round table who are like, I have nothing to go on. So I'm doing this because I have nothing to go on. It's like, yeah, you're actually appropriately playing this game. Whereas Wells is like, oh, I know we're getting a traitor out tonight, or I know that this person is this, that, and the other. And it's like his energy, I'm so glad he's gone.
Me too, because I think like you have to recognize when you're out of your depth in this game. Like,
Right.
if you are a Bachelor person coming in up against people on Survivor and Big Brother, like,
Right.
they're going to be smarter than you. And you just have to like try to take in what they're doing for a couple of weeks, and then you can make a big swing. But like trying to swing so early because you think you're so charming and everyone's going to be on your side, like that's how you get banished. Like that's how you get kicked out so early. And
Wells is like, and this is how I've been feeling about him even just on the beach. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like him anymore.
no, he's so condescending. I don't get it.
And like, it's interesting watching his performance on this show as compared to someone like Dylan, who is the frickin' star of the show to me.
Cute.
He is so cute. Like,
so cute.
I think he's way hotter than Zac Efron. At this point, like Zac Efron looks scary to me. Like, I really am not attracted to him at all. Dylan is very cute.
I caught a few moments, and I think I'm reading too much into it, but like would love if Sierra and Dylan hooked up. How cute would that be?
Oh, wow. What an attractive couple.
Yeah. And speaking of, I think Sierra's also playing the game very well. She's like not putting a target on her back. She's like trying to be like, she was partners with Wes in the most recent one, and she's trying to like observe everybody. Like, I think that Sierra is going to be better at this game than people think, because she's not going to make like a big wave and like just kind of go with it.
Yeah. And I think. Yeah, and Dylan, like, maybe so he's like taking some big swings too.
Yeah, swung at Bob, the drag queen.
In a way that I think, and then he quickly realized that he was being a little too outward with it. I think because he's like, okay, I survived this. I need to like back off a little until I'm sure, and that I have alliances, instead of like just bringing willy-nilly people into the conversation, like including Boston Rob, who's a traitor.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I was like, oh no, Dylan, don't shoot yourself in the foot. Like, someone's going to send you home. But, you know, fortunately, I guess one other way to see that, though, is like he had such an obvious rift with Bob.
Yeah.
that like if they got rid of him, it would look very obvious.
Yeah, I think that there's like two ways to play it. And I also think the way that Bob responded to it was good also, like coming up
Right.
to Dylan after and being like, wow, I respect that you did that. Like, you don't
Yeah.
know a lot of people like me. You're not used to my kind of personality and you still swung for me. Like, I really respect that.
Yeah.
And Dylan was like, yeah, I don't know anyone like you. Like, and it was like, you're convincing me you're not a traitor right now. And Bob believed him. And then in his confessional, Dylan was like, no, I'm more certain than ever it's Bob. And
Oh
like,
yeah, he definitely played that well. Like he knew like, okay, I need to get back into the good graces of this person if I want to stick around in this game.
Yeah.
And I think there is a certain level of like playing the game and sort of realizing what the strategy is as you're playing it.
Yeah. I think Gabby is doing a really good job too.
She
She's
is
so
such
funny.
a bright light.
She's
I
such a star.
love her.
She's so smart, but because of the way that she talks, people don't take her seriously. But if you listen to what she's saying, she's a genius. Like,
And she's so witty.
she's so witty. She's like, yeah, we call ourselves the Bambis because we have like big eyes and people think we have no clue what's going on. And I'm like, yes.
I wish that she wasn't so buddy with Chriselle because I think Chriselle has like bad intentions for most people. I don't love her.
I think Rochelle's very sensitive and you can like really tip her against you quickly, but it
Yeah.
seems like her and Nikki are still very good friends. So I think that they
Right.
ride it out well together.
I like Nikki. Like I haven't really seen her in anything, but I like her.
Yeah, she's I don't know her much either. I know her from hosting the show Twin Love with her
Right.
sister, and then she was on Dancing with the Stars. And actually, I think after this year she was married. She married her coach, but he was abusive to her.
Oh.
And they're getting divorced.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that she's getting out of that bad
Me too.
situation.
I forget his name. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Artem.
Oh God, Artem?
Mm-hmm.
Has he been kicked off the show?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
Yeah, he got kicked off the show. So I don't know if this is before or after, but I really like her. I think she's
Yeah.
a well-intentioned person, and I think also smart and quiet right now, and just kind of like lurking around.
Right.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Who are you going to talk about next?
Oh, Tom Sandoval.
Yes, that was.
He couldn't be playing this game worse if he tried. Him taking the blindfold off and going, huh?
With this like crazy like. So Mary was saying that there's like a theory going around TikTok that.
Yep.
Because he's like sweating profusely, like
People are in
stains.
turtlenecks and full coats inside. Like that house looks drafty as hell. And
he's
Tom,
just like sweat. I mean,
sweating.
he is a sweaty guy,
But
we
this
know
is
this from Vanderpump Rules.
beyond. He's sweating like, and they're showing it too. Like he took his sweater off,
Yeah.
and he has gray pit stains all under his armpits. Like,
So
he's-
this-
yeah.
The
Go
theory
ahead.
is he's doing an accidental detox because
Yeah.
there's no Coke at the
Because his previous show, it was so easy for him to get Coke. Like he did Special Forces. No one can tell if you're sweating on that show, whatever.
Right.
It was so easy to get Coke. And
Oh my
Vanderpump said that he
God.
probably just thought he'd be able to get Coke again. Or he's so cocky that he doesn't know that he's an addict.
Yeah.
And he's having an accidental detox, which is like explains the beadier than usual eyes. Like the eyes being like, his eyes are always
Truly
beady,
popping
but
out of
this
his
is
head.
insane.
Yes.
The
I-
paranoia. Like,
Okay, I have to say I am loving Tom Sandoval on the
Oh.
show though. Like I thought he was going to be like I was kind of like why are they putting him on? Like he's everywhere right now and I'm so sick of him. But like all the things that I love watching about Tom Sandoval are like happening on Traitors. Like
and no one's like falling for his shit. Like
No.
everyone's annoyed by him. He thinks he's being so charming, and everyone is so sketched out by him. Like
so sketchy.
Tom's like, I took my blindfold off first, and everyone's like, yeah, we know, dude. You were very fucking weird about it. Like,
he's such a like it's just interesting to observe him like an animal in a zoo or something, you
where
know,
he's like uncomfortable. He doesn't know anybody there. He can't like buy anybody's affection. Like he's just like,
he's trying so hard to do that and it's not working. And he's so like, his theatrical emotional thing is one of my favorite things. Like some of those scenes from Vanderpump Rules where he is just being so crazy theatrical. Part of it is
battered
him.
housewife.
Yeah, part of him is him putting it on, but I think the majority of that is like really who he is.
No,
like,
he's an insane person. Like
he's wild.
he's wild. I am gonna say something crazy.
Okay.
I hope he makes it to the finale and gets fucked over in the finale. Like I really am enjoying seeing him squirm.
I love it. And like the little fight he had with Chriselle at the table, I loved. Like I just he creates a certain atmosphere that doesn't make me feel crazy in some of the ways that like someone like Carolyn might. He's
girl.
like, I don't know. And I think, yeah.
Sorry, he just always thinks that everyone is going to be on his side. Like it's insane. Like he took a swing at Chriselle, who's like generally well liked in the house. And
Yeah.
like, and it could be you, Chriselle, and no one joined him. Like, and it's like, and then like even talking to Alan Cumming, and Alan is like, "Oh, Tom, would you feel betrayed if you asked me not to make you a traitor?" And I did anyway. He's like, "Yeah, I would feel betrayed." And Alan's like, "Doesn't feel good, does it?" It's like.
That was so I'm so glad they put that little quip in there.
So good. Carolyn.
Okay, so Carolyn, I think I have a little bit of affection for her from watching her on Survivor because she got pretty far. If I recall, like she may have been in the final 3, but she definitely got to like at least final 4. It was sort of a goat situation where she was just brought along because she's so crazy. Like no one is actually going to vote for her in the end to get the $1 million. But she has a certain intelligence hidden under all of that madness.
Yeah.
That like is real. Like she made some good points, I thought.
I thought so too.
Castle in the whatever, what do you call it when they all
I don't know,
huddle
like
at the end? The traitors huddle.
Yeah,
She like
their turn. Yeah.
she was like saying things I thought both times that made sense, and Bob was just being super overpowering, and Danielle was being also like really dictatorial, and Carolyn's so used to people not listening to her that like whatever, but she was kind of right a couple times. I don't even remember what it was specifically, but she's not a total ding dong is what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't think she's a ding dong at all. It's just like she is cuckoo bananas. Like she can't she can't sit still. Like even in her ITM, she's like holding herself and like her eyes are going all over the place. Like, it's hard to watch sometimes, but it's also like she is growing on me. But like in the first episode, I was like, oh my God, you're making her a traitor. She's so off base, but now
she is the true underdog. She's an underdog.
Yeah.
And like everyone loves an underdog, and I think like it'll either evolve with her or I mean she's the only traitor right now that I think nobody suspects. Literally no one suspects her.
No one, not at all. Like I think everyone has their suspicions on them. Like no one thinks it's her, and like I think she'll play up the fact that people are just gonna underestimate her all this time. And,
yes. Which is what she did on Survivor.
So hopefully I think she'll do a good job. I'm curious to see how it plays out. I'm curious what's going to happen to Danielle because I think she's also playing her hand a little bit heavy.
Yeah.
And thinks that she's fooling everybody and she's like, not really.
Yeah. I don't really know anything about her, like other than what I've seen on this show.
Me neither.
And I'm sort of just feeling like, I was like, oh, I really like her. And like every episode, I'm like, I like you a little bit less than I did last time.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I think there's just like assuming that because you were on Big Brother that no one else could, because it goes both ways where it's like if you are from a not gamer show or whatever,
right,
you can't assume that you know more than the gamers. But they also made that mistake last season with Phaedra where they just thought that they would know more than her and forgetting that like she's a housewife and she's an attorney and she's very smart and like all these things.
Yeah.
So I think she's doing kind of a similar thing and
right.
And her and Bob have an alliance within the Traitors, and I think people know who both of them are.
Right.
So I'm wondering if they're going to have to turn on each other at some point.
I definitely think there's going to be some turning on each other like
Mhm.
soon
Yeah.
because and what they teased of like Gabby potentially seeing a couple of them come out of that secret hideaway
Yeah.
together. I was like, what are you all like? Couldn't
Why
you have
wouldn't
done
one
this in
person
like
go
a
in?
better way? Like have one person go in and like write their choices or something. I don't know. It was not very smart how they
No.
did it.
Not good. I'm excited to see it though play out.
So excited. Yeah, I feel like the challenges are always getting better
Yeah.
every season. I don't know. Like I don't know why they don't release this show during Halloween.
It's so cozy in fall. Like I just
And it's kind of creepy.
yeah, it should go from like October through Christmas. Like it should
Yeah.
be that time period, but I don't know why they don't either cuz it fits so perfectly. Like it's like so like macabre in a way cuz it's so cozy, but it's also
Yeah.
very creepy and eerie and like the clothes are great and
Yes.
I texted you this. I don't know anything about Robin.
Oh, I missed your text.
Oh, I don't. It bothers me when a housewife is not fabulous. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
your whole job as a housewife is to dress up in these crazy outfits and be glam to the nines.
Yes.
Robin, the foundation not matching the neck and wearing jeans and a t-shirt is not doing it for me as a housewife. And I don't know anything about her. I don't know her vibe on Housewives, but like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna be a housewife and you're gonna come on Traitors, you owe it to the public to be fabulous.
That's Robin's vibe. She's
Is
from
it?
Potomac, and like Deanna was always talking about how she's just like so sleepy all the time and so
Yes.
low energy, and like she is. I have always had a weird soft spot for Robin. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know
not
what it
getting it.
is, but like I don't know. I did like her getting in a fight with Wells.
Yes. Yes,
I was
me
like,
too.
brownie points for that.
Me too.
But yeah, she's definitely had a lot of screen time though.
Yeah, it's interesting because she doesn't always make sense, but then sometimes when she was coming for Wells, she made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I just like I think because I want to be in the Traitors Castle so badly playing the game, it bothers me when people don't commit to the game. And like the
Right.
game being also the outfits, like
Yes, it's the whole
the
vibe.
whole thing.
It's a live action real time game of mafia.
Yes. So dress
So-
the part.
Yeah. And like this show has a cult following now. So
Yeah.
like I mean, they have A-listers there now. I mean,
Yeah.
A-listers from the reality
yeah.
TV world. Like
Mhm.
but people we all know. Like if you think back to season 1, I mean, half the cast was like just regular people.
Yeah, thank God they did away with that.
So now we've got all these other like I mean the most unknown person is Zac Efron's brother.
Yeah.
Which like how did that happen? And I'm so glad it did, but what? Like where did that come from?
Him and Zach did a show together called Down to Earth, and I think
Yeah,
it was
I
like
know, but
camping and exploration, and they were like, "What about Dylan?"
But it's not like I mean I guess it's reality TV, but it's definitely outside of the genre of these shows.
Definitely, it's kind of like when they had the guy from the Bling Ring last year.
Right.
It's kind of like, yeah, but no. What was it called? Not Bling Ring. That's the movie about robbing celebrities.
Also no Love Island people.
None.
And this did film for Love Island USA's current or latest season, which was the super iconic one.
Yeah.
I can only pray that someone from Love Island USA this past season is on Traitors season 4.
And let it be
Like,
Serena just reading people to filth in that castle.
Oh my God.
This is what the fuck I tried to tell you. That's what I need in the castle. Or even like
Also Leah.
Leah, because she's really smart. And like,
She's so smart
Yeah.
and she's so iconic. Like, talk about fabulous.
yes, they would both do the outfits.
Oh my gosh. Like, Cordell would be amazing with the outfits, but he's not cunning enough.
No. And I don't want him to be, you know?
And like, Rob would just be like, he would just be like trying to sleep with all the women.
Yeah. Speaking of sleepy, he'd be sleepy eyes, just like, what's going on? Oh, I slept great last night. Why are you guys up all night?
I mean, truly, Leah or Serena.
Yeah. Give
Even
it to us.
Janae could be interesting.
Yeah. Any of the big three I'll take.
I would even take a Kenny.
Yeah. Kenny, I think, would also be kind of like, oh, what?
Yeah.
That's cool. Like,
I would definitely take Leah's boyfriend,
Miguel.
Miguel.
I'd even take Aaron. Just have him play the U.S. Traitors.
Oh, wow. Kaylor could be good too. That would be very like I just don't even know what I would expect from that.
I don't know either. I don't know if Kaylor would be good at it. I don't think she's smart in this way. And she's so young too. It's like,
Yeah. I mean, and they had Ekin-Su, so they used a UK person.
Yeah.
We'll see.
we'll see.
Interesting that they didn't have anyone this time though.
Yeah, I wonder why, but I'm loving it. I'm so excited for new episodes.
It's so good.
It's really getting me. There's like some filler people in there, but maybe just because I don't know much about their shows, and maybe
Right.
it'll step up later. But also, what's going on with the confessionals? Because everyone's eyes look crazy.
Well, Carolyn definitely.
But did you notice like Sierra's face was like smoothed out in such a weird way, and her
I
eyes
did
looked
notice
like,
that. I was like, did she do a different makeup technique or something?
but then like we see her in that outfit in the castle, and it looks normal, and then like.
Yeah, I did
was
notice it
very
with Sierra. I did notice it with Sierra. Maybe it's just like way too much light.
Yeah, where like the person doing the confessionals doesn't know how to light black women, like just
Fair.
totally blew it. Yeah.
I mean, if you make Sierra look weird, like you're doing something wrong.
That's-
She's too pretty.
She's like one of the, like every time she's there, it's like she's up against other beautiful people from other shows about being beautiful. And I'm like, it's still
Yeah.
Sierra's number one.
Oh my God. Sierra and Dylan. Wow. I would love if that
And he
became
came
a
to Summer
thing.
House.
I would start watching again.
I would die. Oh, the season's going to be good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why? Because Lindsay's pregnant?
Lindsay's pregnant. Carl's still in the house. I think it's like the beginning of the downfall for Paige and Craig. And
Oh, yeah. That's the big news.
yeah, Paige
Paige
and Craig are broken up.
over. So, what was it? Cheating rumors on Paige's
I don't know
side?
if I like believe that. I think people are just jumping on it too soon, but I don't
Right.
know. Maybe. Paige is my girl
mean-
though, so if she did cheat on him, I'm sure she had a good reason.
Oh, yeah. Like, Craig is, at the end of the day, like a piece of shit. Like, I defend him a lot. I don't know why, but he's a piece of shit. There is a South Asian guy joining the cast.
Yeah, he's a whore, but he's hot. So
He seems terrible to me.
Yeah.
He seems like the kind of South Asian that I'm like embarrassed to be associated
well, they were
with.
like in the in the trailer, like how many girls did you have sex with? He's like yesterday, just 2.
Oh my God. He's just like so cocky, all about status.
Mm-hmm.
Like, boring. So, whatever. We'll see. Maybe he'll
Yeah.
surprise me. Okay. So, Traitors, excellent.
Excellent.
Please watch it. Like, it's also like a quiet time for reality TV
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
Perfect timing to get into it.
And maybe that's why they always release it in January, because
could
it's
be.
kind of a lull and it's a gift every year.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it for today.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, we'll talk through the rest of Grant's Women. Love Island All Stars has begun.
We might have episodes by next week. I don't know.
I was just reminded today that it's a Peacock show, isn't it?
Is it?
I think it is.
I thought Games was Peacock.
Well, the first season of Love Island All Stars is streaming on Peacock.
Oh, no way.
And I didn't know if they put it there after the fact. I couldn't remember. But then I was like, actually, you know what? Maybe that was on Peacock.
No, you're right. It's tomorrow.
Stop. Oh, yes. Okay, which means that's today because this episode is coming out on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. It's tomorrow on Peacock.
How many?
New
One
episodes
episode?
will be available 2 days after their UK release, except on Mondays. 2 days.
Oh, shit, everybody.
2
See,
days.
that's what I'm saying.
Finally.
This one is a little different because we get it on Peacock and we get it sooner.
Yeah. 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Hell yes. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Love Island All-Stars.
Yes. What an announcement. Oh, my God. That's great.
What a celebration.
Yeah.
So lots to look forward to. Tell a friend about the podcast. Spread the love.
Yeah.
Spread the word, especially ahead of this next season of The Bachelor and Love Island All-Stars. I just have really high hopes. I'm excited.
I know the cast is shaky, but I'm hoping it's like they'll be crazier because they need the clout more than the last cast.
Right. And I heard Maya Jama and Stormzy.
Are they back together?
No, they're done.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh wait,
okay.
is that like old news? Should I have known that?
They're back and forth all the time.
Oh, okay. It seems like maybe this is like actually the end.
Sad.
Anyway, thank you all for listening. We love you so much.
Love you.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Yay!
Cheers, lovers! Thanks for listening to Can I Steal You for a Minute? Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you like the show, please leave a rating and review. Follow us